Alright, let's consider this question on the board. Here we are asked to find the size of the angles O, P, Q, R, and X. Alright, but before we go on into finding their values, let's first of all look at the shape we have here. Looking at this, you will notice that this side is equals to this side equals to this side. Because of this line on them, it means that they are equal. Alright. Now, if we bring out this particular one, that is OPQ. OPQ is an isosceles triangle because the two sides are equal. Alright. Same thing with OQR is also an isosceles triangle because it has two sides equal. Alright. And we know that in an isosceles triangle, the two base angles are equal. That is, the two angles facing the two equal sides, they are equal. Alright. So what it means is that for this OQR, the two base angles here is 28 and O. What it means is that O and 28, they are equal. That means O is equals to 28. And again, for this particular one, OPQ, the two base angles are R and Q. Alright, it also means that R is equals to Q. Alright, so since the two base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal, that means our O is equals to 28. O equals to 28 degrees. Alright, so we have gotten our O as 28. Now, for us to find our P, we are going to use the sum of angles in a triangle, alright, which is equals to 180. Alright, so we are using OQR. We are going to have P plus 28 plus 28 is equals to 180. Alright, we have P equals to, adding these two, we are going to have 56. So P plus, adding then 56 equals to 180. So P is equals to 180 minus this will come over to this side, 56. Alright, so we are going to have P equals to, when we subtract this from this particular number, we are going to have 124 degrees. So the value of our P is equals to 124. Alright, now we are done with OQR. Alright, now finding the value of Q, we are going to use the sum of angles on a straight line. Alright, this is a straight line, and angle Q and P, they are on that line. So if you add Q to P, we are going to get 180. Alright, so we have gotten our P as 124. Alright, so for us to get Q, we are going to subtract 124 from 180 for us to get the value of our Q. So we are going to have, that our Q is equals to 180 minus 124. Q equals to, when we subtract it, we are going to have 56 degrees. Alright, so we have gotten our Q as 56. Alright, now our R is equally 56 because we said that in an isosceles triangle, the two base angles are equal, alright? And Q and R are the base angles of OPQ, alright? So we have that R is equals to 56 degrees. Now we are left with S. Let's now find the value of S by using the sum of angles in a triangle. So the triangle that we are using is OPQ. We are going to add the known angles and subtract them from 180 for us to get the value of this unknown. So we are having S plus 56 plus 56 equals to 180. S plus adding these two, we have 112 equals to 180. S equals to 180 minus 112. S equals to, let's subtract 112 from 180. We are going to have 68 degrees. So the value of our S is equals to 68 degrees. Alright, so we have gotten the value of our O as 28, the value of our P as 124, the value of our Q as 56, the value of our R as 56, and the value of our S as 68.